because for example, because most of your flight loads is to Hawaii, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like Hawaii.
And the privilege of going to Hawaii all the time. Oh my goodness! And you snorkel a lot in Hawaii,
snorkeling's
so
my
that's why
favorite.
socially it's enhanced your life.
Absolutely. I get to swim with the turtles, the manta rays.
Wow.
You know, even the white-tip shark.
Whoa, she's brave.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And then family life, well, you have to have a very loving and understanding family. So they you know, especially whoever you have a relationship with, that person have to be not only enjoy traveling with you, which is one of the benefit of it, but you know, they also have to understand that you have to be away sometime. You know.
I mean, tell me the longest time that you had to be away from home.
Usually for me, I don't like to be away too long, so maybe 4 days.
4 days, okay.
The most. You know,
lay over and then you pick up another load somewhere else.
Yeah, or? I'll do what they call a multi-day trip or layovers. So, but I usually don't like to be gone for more than 4 days. You know, and then I'll come home, relax a little bit, and fly.
What about? I mean, you're flying back and forth, different time zones. Does that affect your sleep?
It does sometimes, but I learned over the years, you know, at the beginning it was hard. But I've been doing it for so long now that I just learned that if you're in a different time zone, the best thing you can do is, if it's nighttime, go to sleep.
Wherever you're at.
Wherever you're at. If it's daytime, you stay up.
Exert yourself and then sleep when it's dark.
So if you're sleepy and it's daytime, you just get to your room, get to your hotel, put on your running shoes, start running. Stay up.
Get your steps in.
Get your step in. If you get there and it's completely dark and you don't feel sleepy, doesn't matter. Turn off the lights and go to sleep.
Go to sleep no matter. Put your sleeping mask on.
Yep. And then you won't have any problem with jet lag anymore.
Good to know. You know, because even I don't travel internationally that often, but I do get severe jet lag. You know, and I try to do what you mentioned as well, but it's just my body, I think, you know.
Well, I do it for a living, so my body gets used to it.
Your body gets used to all that deprivation. So you said you've been in the business for a long time. Can you tell us how long you've been in the industry?
22 years.
Whoa, 22 years.
Which is, believe it or not very long. In
you
the
don't
airline
feel
industry.
No.
Such
you're
a
always
great job.
Having fun, right?
Oh yeah. It's there are flight attendants that I work with that's been there 45 years.
Wow.
Yeah. 22 years is not even considered being senior.
Oh, wow.
That's not very long in the airline industry.
So, even at 22 years, so to work in first class, how many years do you have to be with the airline in order to work in first class?
You can work first class from day one.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you're on reserve in a first class, flight attendant had to call in or didn't make it. Yeah, you're working first class. We're trained to work all classes. You're trained to work
all classes. Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought that you
all position.
Okay, I thought that you have to be in with the industry for a certain amount of time in order to be promoted to work first class.
No such choice. So you get, some people like to work first class, some people don't. Yeah.
Wow. See, I learned something again. So we're getting close to finish our questions, but can you tell our viewer, those who might be interested in becoming a flight attendant, any tips or any things you want to tell them?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Have fun. They like people with happy, go-lucky personality, people who love to travel, people who can, who's spontaneous. They love that, but they also love people who follow the rules, because the airline is, there's a lot of rules that has to be followed, and it's federal rules. So But
no
other
messing
than
around.
that, you can mess around, but you still gotta follow the rules.
Follow the rules. Have fun later. What work seriously work, right?
Yeah, exactly. They like dedicated people, but most importantly, they love people who just enjoy life.
Wonderful. And last and not least, I have always wanted to ask this question. Now, how many Khmer people who work in the American airline industry, as far as you know?
Well, in my airline, I know of one other.
Yeah?
Yes. Her name is Malika, and she's been with the airline, I would say, at least 30 years.
Oh my God.
Definitely, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she actually started off with Microsoft.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she was one of the engineer in Microsoft, and then she made really good money doing that. And and after that, she goes, "Well, I want to travel and be a flight attendant." So that's what she did.
Wow, and she's been there for 30 years.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of people from different walks of life who's had other career and later on came to work for the airline just because they just love to travel and meet people.
Yeah, because I have never met any, because I travel a lot too. I mean, more so domestically, but I've never met my Cambodian flight attendant besides you. So you're saying there's another person in your airline, so there must be a few others that
Oh,
we're
absolutely.
not aware of.
There probably are hundreds.
Yeah.
If not
That's
thousands
exciting.
of other Khmer, flight crew.
That's exciting to know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us, answering some questions that I had for a very long time. And to our viewers, I'll just say a little bit in Khmer. ចាអញ្ចឹងគ្រាន់តែចង់បញ្ជាក់ប្រាប់បងប្អូនថាB គាត់ធ្វើការនៅខាងធ្វើការនៅលើយន្តហោះ22ឆ្នាំ
ចា៎
Yeah, 22ឆ្នាំ Oh, sorry about that. And ចាហើយនឹងគាត់ចូលចិត្តធ្វើការខាងនឹងព្រោះគាត់ចូលចិត្តដើរលេងចាធ្វើដំណើរដើរលេងចាប៉ិនហើយនៅក្នុងក្រុមហ៊ុនយន្តហោះតាមតែគាត់ដឹងគឺមានខ្មែរ2នាក់ទាំងគាត់ម្នាក់ទៀតស្រីដែរចាស្រីដែរ Malika ចាអញ្ចឹងជីវិតយើងក៏មិនដឹងថាមានខ្មែរប្រហែលអ្នកទៀតដែលថាធ្វើការនៅខាងនឹងបើសិនណាបងប្អូនដែលថាធ្វើការនៅខាងនឹងនៅសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកយើងបើសិនណាចង់ឲ្យខ្ញុំសម្ភាសឬក៏យ៉ាងណាសូមមេត្តាចាជួយ comment នៅខាងក្រោមផងចាអញ្ចឹងអរគុណបានយកពេលវេលាមកមើលវីដេអូយើងចាអរគុណសុខសប្បាយទាំងអស់គ្នាបាយបាយ